Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2011 San Pellegrino Almost Famous Chef Competition. We are broadcasting live from Napa Valley at the CIA campus in Greystone. We're on the second floor, high and dry amongst the rain. My name is Ralph Pagano.
And I'm Jake Hanover, and we're so excited to be here for day 2 of the weekend of competition for the San Pellegrino Almost Famous Chef Competition. Ralph, this has been a great weekend so far.
You know, Jake, it's amazing because not only have the competitors been battling it out for 2 days, on the first day that we got here on Friday, there was a meet and greet with all the chefs and all the past winners. It's amazing the testament that San Pellegrino has had to culinary, and to have these students come out here to battle it out for $20,000 in prize money and the title of Almost Famous Chef.
There's some soy sauce, fish sauce, garlic, ginger, shiitake mushrooms, peppers, Szechuan peppercorns.
The nerves are pretty good.
Okay.
I worked out my nerves running around in there from the kitchen for the last 2 hours. So
do you just get in a zone and kind of forget about all the craziness that's going on right here? Do you just block it all out and just go?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was contests like this are almost athletic events. You know, you really have to run and sprint and know when to run and know when to pace yourself.
We are live. The mystery basket reveal is about to happen for our competitor. Right now, Emma is about to see what's going down in front of her. Chef Laws, CIA chef here for a long time, fantastic fellow. I happen to love him dearly. He's revealing right now.
I want you to go ahead and take this. Look at this beautiful rack of pork. It has lots of meat on it. It has fat on it. It has the bones on the inside. And it's been curing for a couple of days outside and getting nice and fresh. So why don't you go ahead and have a look at that? Chop, dice, roast, split, julienne, scallopini.
Everything.
You can do anything with pork, right?
That's right.
Have fun.
What's the thing that's what's beating in your mind? What do you wish you had done or said or?
Bigger portion, cooked the barley longer, and just concentrated more on what I was doing.
Okay, so plenty of action at the judges' table. Right now, I'm still in the kitchen. This is where I belong. This is where all the action is. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Carrots, potatoes, garlic, and mushrooms as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, well, right now we are coming up on number 3, who is actually plating up right now. She has a 5-minute window to put up her 10 plates. And she has to stay within those 5 minutes to get her full points for this segment, which is just one segment of all the points you can get.
One of the pieces. So now, you're one of the kitchen judges, right?
Yes,
so,
I am.
So there's media judging,
yes,
there's chef judging, and there's kitchen judging.
That's kitchen. And what my job is to make sure that she follows the sanitation line, it's clean, proper cooking techniques, and not wasting anything in the trash can. We watch all those things.
How did you determine how much to cook the pork, knowing that it was going to be served to a large group? And did you take that into account? I'm just curious. It seems like a challenge to me.
I did. I actually pan-seared it before. I put it in the oven and let it rest for a little while before I did that, and then put it in with depending on the time I had left.
Oh, fantastic.
So I pulled it just in the nick of time. I felt comfortable. I had ideas going in, so I felt prepared for whatever I got.
So, but one of the judges called you out though. He said, "How come you just called it spices and you didn't clarify?" What did you think about it? Did that worry you when you didn't specify, or was that okay?
No, not at all. I mean, I think they understand we only have so much time to cook, and so, I mean, to someone that is inexperienced like myself, every minute counts.
They gave me the bone. I think it helps with the presentation to keep the bone on there, and it gives the plate a little bit more height, a little bit of.
This is red curry, right?
Yes, red curry.
What's the spiciness beside the curry? Something else inside? Or
No, it's just the red curry. Yes.
And fish sauce.
And fish sauce.
Got some fish sauce
and
inside.
Fish sauce, yeah.
So the question is always asked, is it better to go first? Is it better to go last? Is it better to go somewhere in the middle? Well, right now, for my money, I think somewhere in the middle is really where you want to be. Jean-Francois from Toronto is on my left. Now, he's taking a risk right now. He's doing his pork, but he's making ravioli. Now, I'll have you know that by making pasta, you're going to get all the chefs up in an uproar. Well, Tony Maruano's in there right now, number 1, and that guy knows about Italian food. Rick Moonen, he knows about every kind of food. Fabio Viviani, he'll swear to you, he invented the ravioli. So right now, you've got a guy who's setting up to go into the Lions table right now. He's going to be offering them up some of his great, delicious pork with some great, delicious ravioli. But if it doesn't stand up to the test, you better watch out, because those guys know how to use knives.
Back here in the judging room, One of the great things about this competition this weekend is it's not just a judging in this room, it's actually a mentoring. What these celebrity judges and chefs, they bring criticisms, but it's more for the benefit of the students to grow.
So, and the plin is inspired by my stage in Italy for 4 months, and the apples are from my mother, who used to do apple compote with all my pork chops when I was a child. So, yeah.
Was it stressful in there?
Absolutely.
Really?
Lots of pressure.
Have you ever been in a kitchen that big with that much going on?
Not that big, that much going on, yes, but I like the rush and the adrenaline that's going through my body right now. So
okay.
Enjoying
So
it.
you were talking to the judges of how you removed some of the fat because
Yes.
going for the more healthy route.
Absolutely.
But they brought it back and said, we actually want flavor. And so do
Absolutely.
you feel that you might have cost yourself a little bit of flavor based on the fact that you took the fat off?
a little bit, but I replaced it with olive oil, which has a lot of flavor as well, and lots of herbs. So I'm hoping that that will help me out.
This is the judging room. So all of our judges, or a lot of our judges, are gathered here, going over their notes, their tasting notes, having some conversations and comparing who did you like, who did you like. Let's kind of see what's going on. Here we are in the judges' room. Hello, judges. So this is where it happens. This is the nerve center of the decision-making process. All right, we're going to go back to Ralph in the room because he's continuing his tasting quest through the barrel room. Ralph, what do you got next?
We're going a little Hawaiian here. We have a Hawaiian chicken, which is a chicken marinated in a teriyaki sauce, my own homemade creation. We have some ham, provolone cheese, baby bok choy in there, and then it's breaded in a Japanese panko breadcrumb, served over a sweetened mashed taro root, which has been, I don't know, everyone has just been raving about that today.
Taste the potato, perfectly cooked the potato. It shows I have another piece of potato. Wow. Look at that. And you have
Okay. All right. All I can say is this might get out of hand. It might be a good time for me to exit before they kick me out. So we're gonna go back to Ralph in the main room. Ralph, give me some backup here.
So what we have is a fennel and coriander seed crusted lamb loin, which we seared, cooled down, and wrapped in a chicken mousseline flavored with sun-dried tomato and tarragon. So then next up is the olive oil poached potato, which is poached in a Francois olive oil. Very Italian, kind of got a fruity flavor to it. And then there's the very traditional Lyonnaise salad, bacon, mushrooms, and a little radish and a sherry vinaigrette.
It's been really exciting to see how they put together the plates and all the energy that they've put into it and all the love and attention.
Do you think this group represents some rising stars in the culinary world?
I think it'd be awesome if they ended up being the stars of tomorrow.
That's a great vote from someone who has a lot to do with that field.
It's unbelievable. It's an amazing experience. I've been a lot of hard work that went into this, and was glad it's all paying off.
I mean,
it's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable.
You worked so hard. We're so proud of you. You did everyone just said you did such fantastic efforts. Now what's the next step for you then? You just won the Almost Famous Chef competition. Tell us what's the next step.
Go back in the kitchen and do it again. Work hard.